Hello out there. I'm making this little video because I sustained a bit of an injury last week. On Friday morning, I was taking our dog for starting to take our dog for a walk, and as soon as we got out the door, and I had I was holding on to him with the leash, he spotted a squirrel and went charging off and pulled me enough off balance before I let go of the leash that I was falling down the front steps and onto the pavement of our little walkway. And in the process, I turned around and came down on my right side and mashed my right arm against my chest and did a little injury to my one of my ribs. And as it turns out, now produced a fracture in one end of the radius on the right arm. And so I didn't know that. I just knew it wasn't really getting better fast over the weekend. And so I went to urgent care in Bend this morning, and they took some x-rays, and the doctor put me in a, you can't quite see it here, but put me in a splint, which limits my ability to use the keyboard quite a bit because it holds the fingers at a certain angle. So I'm doing okay in this. I had experienced for about 6 months some problems with my left knee, and I finally got in to see an orthopedic guy about that pain in my left knee a month or so ago, and he prescribed a sequence of sort of a synthetic fluid that will kind of, like get a lube job in that knee. And I started the first of those 3 injections last Wednesday, and I have to do 2 more this Wednesday and the following Wednesday afternoon. And that actually made the knee start feeling worse. He told me that it would be 2 or 3 weeks after the 3rd injection that knee would start feeling better. So I wanted to report this in a little video because, for one thing, I've never tried doing a video with my computer, and it's working out pretty well. I got a nice bright illumination on my face, primarily because the window's open and the bright sun is shining in. And I find that since the camera is sort of aimed upward, it actually looks like I've got a fairly tidy office. And as people who know me well would report, if I turned it down to show you the floor in this office, you would understand my normal way of thinking. Or even if I turned it over to look at the literal desktop, or if you haven't even looked at my computer desktop, you would see that I'm pretty well disorganized, let's put it that way. So I'm going to put a link to this on the goldeneaglecam.org page and put it on my Facebook page and send it out in emails to a few people. I'll put it on YouTube and then send a link out to several folks. But I know you might be probably not terribly concerned about me, but at least you'll know why I'm not typing and sending out very many emails. And so this is my first go at, what is this? A podcast? Maybe that's what it is. Well, thank you all for your concern. Bye for now.